Hello there. My name is Tyler Mason. I am the Bearded Broker, and this is a 3-Minute Thursday. In today's segment, we're going to talk about whether or not original Medicare is enough coverage. Now, in short, we're talking about the red, white, and blue card, parts A and B, the part that you get from the Social Security Administration. If you were to only have that, only A and B, you're looking at lifetime penalties for leaving out a very important part that doesn't come from Medicare. That's part D, your prescription drug coverage. Okay. So you've got to have at a minimum A, B, and D. Now, there is a couple of exceptions to this, which we're not going to get into here for time. Again, I've got 3 minutes, so I'm going to be very quick. But let's presume that you don't have any other prescription drug coverage. So you've got A, B, and D issued as your coverage through Medicare. What happens if you go to the hospital and you're admitted? Well, under Part A in 2025, your cost is $1,676. That's yours to pay. Let's say that you go to see your primary for a physical or a wellness check. Let's say you go to see a specialist for consultation. You're looking at your Part B deductible of $257 plus 20% of whatever that visit was. Now, this is all pretty simple, routine stuff. What if you have to go in for something much more major? What if you spend days in the hospital or have lots of ongoing care? Under original Medicare, these costs have no high-end cap. So let's presume for a second that you experienced some major illness or major trauma, heaven forbid. But let's assume that you did. Under original Medicare, let's say that you go in and your bill is into the hundreds of thousands of dollars after Medicare has paid its portion. Guess what? That's still your bill. Medicare will pay what it pays. You're left with the rest, and there is no high-end cap. So this is where it is that Medicare gap coverages or Medicare Advantage plans come into play. Because what they do is they minimize those out-of-pocket costs. So could you subsist on Medicare A, B, and D alone? Sure you could. But you'd be very much in the minority of people that never need to see a doctor, never go to the hospital, and they're okay with that coverage. For most of us, we need to make sure we've got something else in play to minimize the risk, to minimize the cost in the event of something happening. Hopefully this was valuable. If it was, share it with people that you know and love that may find value in it as well. And make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for next week's 3-Minute Thursday.